Imagine stepping into the biggest stage of your life, facing one of the greatest to ever play the game, and not just holding your own, but rewriting the history books while doing it. Caitlin Clark did exactly that, proving once and for all that she isn't just the future of the WNBA, she's the present. This isn't just another highlight reel. This is the story of how Caitlin Clark got the last laugh against Diana Taurasi, shattered another unbelievable record, and solidified her place as one of the most dangerous players in the league today. Caitlin Clark's rise in the WNBA was inevitable. From the moment she set foot on the court, you could feel something special in the air. But nobody could have predicted the level of dominance she would show, especially after being snubbed from Team USA. Instead of sulking, she turned that disappointment into fuel, coming back stronger, more determined, and with a point to prove. When the WNBA returned, Caitlin was like a storm that couldn't be stopped. Her first target? None other than Diana Taurasi, a legend in the game. From the opening tip, it was clear that Caitlin was on a mission. Every dribble, every pass, every shot was a statement. This is my time. The result? A win against Taurasi and the Phoenix Mercury, and yet another record shattered. Caitlin now leads Taurasi 3-0 in their head-to-head matchups this season, but the win was just the beginning. During this game, Caitlin didn't just play well, she made history. She broke Taurasi's assist record in a single game, tallying 19 assists, which propelled her to new heights in WNBA history. Caitlin has now either scored or assisted on more points in a two-game span than any player in league history. Let that sink in. At just 22 years old, Caitlin Clark has already surpassed one of the game's all-time greats. It only seems fitting that she did it with Diana Taurasi on the same court. Caitlin's impact on the game is staggering. Over her last two games, she has been responsible for a jaw-dropping 62% of her team's points. That kind of influence is unheard of, especially from a rookie. But for Caitlin, it's just another day at the office. She's making it clear to everyone watching that the future is now, and she's here to take over. But this isn't just about numbers, it's about how she's dominating. Caitlin dissected the Mercury's defense with surgical precision, finding her teammates for easy buckets over and over again. Her vision on the court is unmatched, and her ability to read defenses and make the right play is beyond her years. Just ask NBA star Tyrese Haliburton, who couldn't help but be in awe of one of Caitlin's full-court dimes. Once Caitlin has you on your heels with her playmaking, that's when she strikes with her signature deep threes and fearless drives to the basket. The Mercury defense was so overwhelmed they didn't know what to do. Play her tight, and she'll find a cutting teammate, or set herself up to attack the rim. Give her space, and she'll bury the three. It's a no-win situation for defenders, and that's what makes her so dangerous. Critics have pointed to Caitlin's shooting efficiency as a weakness, but even that narrative is starting to fall apart. As the season has progressed, Caitlin has adjusted to the physicality and pace of the WNBA, and her game has only gotten stronger. She's faced the best defenses the league has to offer, and she's figuring them out. The more she plays, the more dangerous she becomes. In the open court, Caitlin is simply unstoppable. Her court vision is on another level, and if her teammates run with her, they're almost guaranteed an easy basket. She's not just setting records, she's elevating her entire team. In fact, only two other basketball players in history, across both the NBA and WNBA, have ever recorded 29 points, 5 rebounds, and 10 assists on 70% true shooting percentage multiple times in their rookie seasons. The other two? Steph Curry and Michael Jordan. Anytime you find yourself on a list with MJ and Steph, you know you're doing something right, reads Diana Taurasi. Once the undisputed face of the league, Taurasi had some choice words for Caitlin when she entered the WNBA. "Reality is coming," Taurasi said. "You look superhuman playing against some 18-year-olds, but you're going to come play with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time." Taurasi's comments didn't sit well with many fans, who accused her of being jealous of Caitlin's rising star. But Taurasi doubled down, saying the new generation of fans was sensitive, and that there's always a learning curve when transitioning to the pros. Taurasi has earned the right to talk trash. she's one of the greatest to ever do it. But Caitlin isn't just any rookie. She's been facing doubters her entire career, and every time, she's risen to the challenge. So when Caitlin and Taurasi finally faced off, it was clear who had the last laugh. Caitlin dominated the game, and Taurasi struggled to keep up. Even when they matched up for a second time, Caitlin continued to shine, leading her team to another victory. The first time Caitlin faced Taurasi, she was one rebound shy of a triple-double. That missed opportunity must have fueled her fire because when they met again, she made history once more, becoming the youngest player ever to achieve a triple-double in the WNBA. And as if that wasn't enough, Caitlin and Aaliyah Boston made fever history by recording 20-point double-doubles in the same game. But Caitlin wasn't done. In that same game, she set another record with 7 first-quarter assists, breaking the franchise record for both assists in a single quarter and a single game. At this point, it's not just about winning, it's about rewriting the record books. After losing 3 times to Caitlin, it seems Taurasi has had enough. Struggling to regain her form after the Paris Games, Taurasi ended their last matchup with 16 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 turnovers. Adding to her frustration, she picked up a technical foul, putting her one more technical away from a league suspension. It's clear that Caitlin is living rent-free in Taurasi's head. Even when Taurasi wasn't on the court, Caitlin was still making an impact. In their third matchup, with Taurasi out due to injury, Caitlin dominated once again, leaving Taurasi visibly frustrated on the sidelines. She was constantly chirping at the refs, trying to find any way to slow down the rookie sensation. But no matter what Taurasi or the Mercury did, they couldn't stop Caitlin and her squad. To make matters even sweeter for Caitlin, the win came after the Mercury's social media team took a jab at her just days before the game. If there were any doubts about Caitlin's place in the league, she erased them all with another stellar performance. Caitlin Clark has already established herself as the future of the WNBA. But what's scary is that she hasn't even reached her full potential yet. Most rookies hit a wall midway through the season, struggling to adjust to the physical demands and the faster pace. But Caitlin? She faced that wall early on, thanks to the grueling transition from her college career to the WNBA. Her efficiency might have suffered initially, but after the Olympic break, she came back rested, focused, and more dangerous than ever. As the season continues, Caitlin is inching closer to breaking the single-season WNBA rookie assist record, currently held by Ticha Penicheiro. With just 133 assists to go, it's only a matter of time before Caitlin adds another record to her resume. What Caitlin has done this season is nothing short of extraordinary. She's not just a player, she's a game-changer. More eyes are on the WNBA than ever before, and much of that is thanks to Caitlin and her dynamic play. Many believed she would be a superstar down the road, but few could have predicted the meteoric rise she's experienced in her rookie season. She's not only helping her team battle for a playoff spot, but she's doing so while putting together one of the most impressive rookie campaigns in league history. Doing it all while dealing with the hate, criticism, and negativity that has been thrown her way. But that's what you expect from a superstar, isn't it? Caitlin Clark isn't just the future of the WNBA, she's already the present, and she's here to stay.